So I posted a video from Friday night camping, and it's went viral, I guess. They're on TikTok, and I'm pretty new to TikTok. I don't even know how it works, really. I'm just learning, and it's pretty crazy when I seen all the likes from the video we made of the guy that we woke up to in our camper, and there's been so many comments on it and questions, there's no way I can answer them. So I thought I'd make a little video and explain exactly what happened. Well, we were up there for my 45-year class reunion in Zering, and they have Zering Day celebration, and myself and some of my classmates was all camped there at Dakins Lake, and we had set up, visiting. Oh, I don't know. I think my girlfriend and I went to bed about 11 o'clock that night. And of course, she'd had a few to drink, and I don't drink, but I took my sleeping pills and we went to bed. And I guess we was sawing logs. I have not a clue what time he came in that night or anything, but about 5:30 in the morning, my girlfriend woke up and looked out the bedroom door, and she leaned over and woke me up, and she's like, "Mark, who's on our couch?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And she said, "I can see a set of legs sticking out there on the couch. Who's on our couch?" And she started filming. I didn't even know it. Well, I went out the back door, the bedroom door of the camper, and come in the front door and stood there. I wanted to see if I knew who it was. Well, I didn't have a clue who he was. I just kind of stood my distance. I seen that he definitely had tied a good drunk on the night before, just like everybody else, having a good time. And that's when I went there and tried to wake him up, and you guys seen that part of the video. The funny part about it is, well, a lot of people are asking, did you lock your door? Why your door not locked? Well, Zering is a town of, I don't even know the population, 600-700 people maybe, and I know it's 45 years later since I moved away from there for my class reunion. We was just camped around a bunch of our friends, so I tent camped for years, and you don't have no locks on a tent. Hell, I didn't think there'd be anything to worry about. From now on, I'll definitely lock my camper door. But after I got him woke up, and it was pretty hilarious because he was in his underwear, and when I walked outside the camper, I seen a pair of shoes and a pair of shorts laying there, and he comes down the camper steps, and he stood there and he looked down and he saw that pair of shorts and pair of shoes, and he looks down and sees that he don't have his on, and he hurries and grabs them and put them on. And I got a chuckle out of that. But I got talking to him, and I told him I was there for my 45-year class reunion. He said, "Well, my aunt's here for her class reunion. It was her 40-year, and he told me who she was." And I'm like, "Well, shoot, I know your aunt." And I said, "Your mom has to be so-and-so, and your dad has to be so-and-so." I knew who his mom and dad were after he told me who his aunt was. Well, heck, I actually dated his mom in high school for a little while, so that's kind of funny. And he walks outside, and he looks around. He didn't even know where the hell he was at. He was trying to figure out where his camper was. But later that night, his wife came and chatted with us for a little bit, and she wasn't too happy with him. She said all he did was lay around the camper all day long and sleep, and then he went home. He must have been feeling pretty hungover. But no, it all turned out good, and I didn't get, too excited over it. I was prepared if something bad happened. I always I have, something with me, but it was not needed. People jumped to conclusions, and he's just a good guy, had a good time, and, made memories. He'll never forget it. But thank you for all the follows and the likes and the comments. It all turned out good, and you know, funny, something to look back on and laugh about. And, you know, it is good memories. Thanks again.